Hello and welcome to the Assassin's Creed 2 playthrough. I'm Hatok.
And I'm Ernesto Guillermo. We skipped Assassin's Creed 1 because it sucks. End of story.
Apparently it sucks. I just got the PC version as of this recording, so we're probably going to look into that because apparently it's a lot better. But in the meantime, let's just go with the good ones, shall we?
And we're putting the language to Italian because we are in Italy.
Yes, it's a very authentic take on this game.
Yes.
It's actually pretty cool how Ubisoft actually bothered to get Italian voice actors for this game.
Yeah, it's good because obviously the vast majority of the demographic who plays this does not speak Italian, but they are in Italy, so it's kind of a nice touch.
Gives them some extra work. Can't imagine that Italian voice actors not that high in demand. But yes, first off, we're going to get a recap of Assassin's Creed 1. Once upon a time, there was a person named Desmond. He decided to relive his genetic memories after being kidnapped, and so he relived the memories of Altair Ibn... And that was how he found out that assassins were a thing.
Well, he didn't decide to relive it. He was forced to.
Well,
he was captured
he's given a choice. He can either relive the memories or just get killed.
Yeah, so I don't think that was a choice, really.
Sure. You can die for a cause.
Okay.
But yeah, Altair, he lived through Altair's life, going around killing various people, and then his master betrayed him, and there's an apple that gives you magic powers, and...
Apple of Eden.
Yeah, and so this game basically picks up right after Assassin's Creed 1 ends. Also, Lucy is apparently a good person. Secretly an assassin. An agent who's going to help you escape, maybe? From this guy named Warden Vidic, who serves as your kind of antagonist for the modern part of this game.
Also, Lucy's the love interest of the game.
And more so in the later games.
Yeah. There isn't really any love interest, actually. Oh, well, you'll find out.
There's love interest in the past segments.
Yeah, but not in the Desmond segments.
There's not much of a Desmond segment, though.
Yeah.
Really, the whole story of this game lasts like a week.
So, we should decode what that says.
Oh, there's probably so much stuff that's been done with this.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, 2213, what does that mean? Is that a date? Is that a time? And there's like the Greek omega symbol or something. I think that's omega.
And there was some either Chinese or Japanese.
Or neither of those.
I'm pretty sure there's hieroglyphics on there. I think what people have just come to realize is that actually is supposed to indicate where future settings of Assassin's Creed are going to take place. And apparently there are hints of what future settings were.
Oh, because yeah, they show that and they never bring it up again ever. And there's nothing about it at all. And it just kind of is like a weird thing and I never understood it. So
maybe you'll understand when we play the first game. It is kind of important.
Maybe.
You wouldn't really know, Mr. Skipping Crisis 3.
I like to skip the earliest stuff because they're usually a little bit worse. No offense, but you know.
So, to start off, we have to go right back into the Animus, which looks suspiciously like doing the exact same thing you're doing last time, even though it's supposed to be an escape or something.
Yeah, wait, what? Oh, right, yes. I remember now. Yes, you're Subject 17. There are actually a whole bunch of subjects in this place doing the same thing as you.
Yeah, we'll actually find out more about other subjects as the Assassin's Creed story goes along. So, look forward to that, I suppose.
I wish that when you were in the past, all of a sudden you'd encounter, like, some other subject or something. Like, you're talking to someone and they're like, oh yeah, I'm actually from the future. And then you're like, oh, wait a second.
But this isn't time travel, you're just reliving memories.
Yeah, but as Ezio, you have the control to say what you want, right?
No.
What?
You can't control anything.
Wait,
the historical stuff always has to happen the exact same way it happened.
Yeah, because then you desynchronize. But Desmond controls what's happening, and he just does a reenactment of it, does he not?
Yeah, he reenacts it, but that's the thing. So Ezio has to say the same thing.
Yes, but he could, for a minute or so, choose to go and talk to somebody.
No, he didn't have control over that.
Well, I think he could just, like, walk into someone.
Even then, that would bring up problem because you relive the memories of anyone you're genetically related to, which means that all these people would be reliving memories of the exact same people, because that's why.
Oh yeah, you would have to have encountered the person in the past, anyways.
I like this neat little tutorial here where you play as a baby.
Yeah, and each movement is actually like the one that moves the arm is the one that moves the arm and stuff like that. So
Assassin's Creed has a very unique control style, in that each part of your body is basically mapped to a different button. It's kind of clunky, but when it works, it works.
Okay, let's hear your best Italian pronunciation of Ezio's name.
Ezio Auditore Da Firenze.
Okay, now this is how it's done. Ezio Auditore Da Firenze. Was it better that time?
No.
Hatok has this thing where apparently I can't say the name right, and he messes it up and says I say it like
You can't even
Ezio
say your
and stuff.
own name right.
Ernesto Guillermo.
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 It's Guillermo.
I know how to say my own name, okay? It's Guillermo.
Well, yeah, that's close enough. You usually say like Guillermo. So yeah, it's time to escape Abstergo. And you'll be marred by some really inefficient security forces, I guess these are.
Yeah.
You don't have guns or anything. That would be too effective, I guess.
It's weird because every one of the subjects in here is very highly skilled, are they not? So you would think that there is a threat they would escape. None of them are really there because they want to be there. So why would you not have better security?
Yeah, especially considering this is flashing forward a little bit, but there's a thing called the bleeding effect where you gain the abilities of the people you relive, and since they're all reliving like assassin memories and stuff,
Yeah.
they're gonna get pretty skilled.
Yeah. And Abstergo is very rich, so they have the money to fund better security, so... Yeah.
Well, also, and I'm not going to actually say what this is, but we do see later on they do have better agents.
Yeah, they do. That's
But
true.
I guess the thing is, Abstergo is also just supposed to be like a regular business, so this is just like a regular memory reliving factory or whatever they're going to be called in the future when we have this technology.
Yes, we are going to have it.
Everyone knows your memories are stored in your DNA.
Yeah, it's very true. I am a biologist.
I mean, you can actually, like, haven't you heard about the DNA storage for digital things?
No, I haven't.
Apparently DNA might be our next huge leap in storage over like USB and that kind of thing, because it apparently can store a ton if we find a way to use it cost effectively.
Well, they're using DNA to like form codes or something for things, so maybe, but
Apparently it's way too expensive, but if we ever do find a way to make it effective, then we'll have a massive leap in information storage and such.
So Desmond right now has all the skills of Altair.
No, he doesn't.
Why not?
Because, as they're going to explain a bit later, the bleeding effect gets more and more effective as you spend more time in the Animus. So right now, all that Desmond has gained from Altair is an ability we're going to see just now, actually. See, Lucy can't get through this door, but Desmond has absorbed a very useful ability from his bloodline.
Yes, one that you use for basically every situation.
Yes,
All the
Eagle
time.
Vision. Now you can actually... It just does whatever they
Yeah.
make up as it goes.
It's like, oh, we need a way to do this, so Eagle Vision, done. Although, I find they don't use it as much in later games.
I don't know. The way it works is just different all the time. Like,
Yeah.
it gets to kind of a ludicrous extent with Assassin's Creed 4, where you can actually use it to tag enemies and see them through walls.
Okay, well, I haven't played that game yet, so I didn't know that, but... Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing, though, I think.
It's a very unique ability, honestly. Then, of all the superpowers, it's kind of a pretty unique one, and fitting for an assassin, really.
Yeah. So now, just the old schoolyard brawl.
Yeah, taking out literally just all of these guards. Yeah, Desmond is actually still a pretty decent fighter, though it's very much like a street brawling type
Yeah.
fighting.
He's also invincible at this point,
Yeah,
so...
you don't have a health bar. Desmond's never actually vulnerable in any time you play as him in any of the games. So, yeah, kind of takes away a bit of the threat, I guess, but eh.
He is vulnerable, just...
Nope.
You have to not be that great.
No,
to die.
he can't die. He won't take fall damage. If you in the one time where there's actually pits, just teleport back up to the top.
Oh, I guess I'm thinking about how, like, if you get noticed by guards or something, then you lose. So
yeah, but it just fades out. That's the thing.
Yeah. Get in the car, man.
Get in the trunk.
I wonder what would happen if, let's say, like, I was driving and you willingly went in my trunk, Hatok, and we went to a police stop, and they opened my trunk for some reason and found you in there. What do you think would happen?
Well, if I said that you're innocent, then that's surely be fine. But the thing is,
But they might be like, well, what have I done to you to make you say that I'm innocent, right?
well, no. Even if that's the case, you just probably be an accomplice to whatever crime they think I committed, to be hiding in the trunk of a car.
Hiding, or did I just, like, torture you into pretending that you wanted to be in the trunk?
Well, I mean, beyond that, I'm pretty sure it's still illegal to not be in a seat in a car.
Yeah, so that, well, very minor charge, though. It'd be a weird story that would probably be all over the news, so we should just do it. Get some fame.
Yeah, Apps Plus, found in car. And they'll just put, like, Gangnam Style over it. Perfect, 10 million views.
Hey! Yeah, just throw some dubstep in there, too, and we're good.
Now, dubstep's so, like, several days ago.
Several days ago?
Well, by the time this video comes out, several months ago, but at the time of this recording...
Dubstep is still almost big.
I think dubstep's going to become a really big thing soon.
So at this point, you have to walk really slow and you can't run, and it's really frustrating.
Yep. That's how a lot of cutscenes play out in Assassin's Creed, though I do kind of like that over just lots and lots of scripted cutscenes. I like just being able to wander around and talk.
Yeah,
Although,
it's nice.
Something I really do hate about this, though, is that sometimes they try to be realistic, so if you walk away, you can't hear them, or they'll get cut off by another line of dialogue, or all sorts of stuff like that. I really don't like that part of this medium, but it's kind of nice to have some different stuff.
Yeah, some interactiveness is nice. Because there are a lot of cutscenes in Assassin's Creed. Because there's quite a bit of story, so...
I guess there's a lot more gameplay. It's not like it's a 50-50 split or anything.
No, but there's still quite a bit of cutscene.
Yeah. Awkward hug.
He's like, alright.
So yeah, Desmond's officially joined up with the assassins.
But he doesn't know they're assassins?
Yeah.
Does he?
No.
Oh, okay.
So we finally escaped torture, going into the Animus over and over again to fight the Templars, so we can go into a different Animus.
Yay!
A better Animus.
Yes,
really.
a better one. This one's orange.
It's an Animus 2.0.
And it's more comfortable. You don't have to lay down. You get a nice little, like, doctor, dentist type chair thing.
Now, these characters... Honestly, I like these characters a lot more than Desmond, and I'm definitely one of them. I like Sean and Rebecca a lot better than Desmond. I don't even remember her name. Lucy, right? Mm-hmm. Isn't really but... Yeah, they're a lot of fun, I think. I like
I like the
dry,
British guy.
I like the dry wit, and I like how enthusiastic Rebecca is. But something I wonder, though, especially because we're watching this in Italian, how do you do a British accent when you're not speaking English?
Okay, next time he starts talking, don't talk. I need to listen to this.
Okay, but when I edited it, it didn't really sound any different from any of the other Italian voices, but I just wonder if I'm just kind of not familiar with the language.
Familiar with Italian or familiar with British?
I'm familiar with British accents. We're Canadian.
Yes.
We're pretty much British. But,
We are British, yeah.
with, just Italian, I don't really know enough Italian. Like, I can tell different voices, but I can't tell different dialects.
You can probably tell if someone's speaking with a British accent in Italian, though.
How does that work, though? Like,
well, if I went to speak Italian, it would sound very clear that I'm not speaking with a perfect Italian accent. You could see or hear the Canadian/American accent in me.
wait, pronouncing it wrong, though, is not the same as pronouncing correctly with a British accent. How would that even work?
Well, we're about to find out right now.
Yeah, there are quite a few of these little conversations you can have. Not actually that many in this game, but in the later games you get lots of conversations you can have with these side characters, which flesh things out a lot.
Well, apparently he has a perfect Italian accent. He's not British anymore.
Yeah, I wonder what they're going to do with him then.
And how do you put subtle, like, British, whatever those words are, like, if he says, what's a British thing that British people say?
I don't know, Chazwazer?
Sure. How do you translate Chazwazer? into Italian.
I wonder if they just have like a different cultural thing for the localization. Like they have some sort of type of person that's stereotypical around there who they use instead.
Maybe.
This kind of localization stuff's always been interesting to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, at this point, when I first played it, I was trying to find Lucy, and I literally hunted around everywhere for a long time, walking slowly, because you can't run, looking in every room in this place, down in the garage, everywhere. And then she was sitting right there.
How do you not see that?
And because of that, I forever have a grudge against Lucy.
Mm.
So, if you hear me talk bad about her, that's why.
Okay. Good to know. And that's about everything.
I guess we should go in the Animus.
Wait. The symbols. We're going to talk about this already.
Oh.
And yeah, we're talking about Eagle Vision. Yeah, now we're going to explain. This is the bleeding effect I was talking about. You gain abilities by reliving memories, which doesn't really work because part of having a skill is having the actual muscle to do it.
The actual muscle.
Yeah, like, you can't, just because you know how to do something doesn't mean you can just automatically do it. You have to have actually done it in order to be able to do it.
Yeah. Well, this is a video game.
Yeah, they do have some weird explanations for it in Assassin's Creed 3, but that's a ways off.
Then again, maybe because he's relived it so vividly through his ancestor that it tricks the body into thinking it's done it and knows how to do it and stuff like that.
I guess, but it's just that helps with the mental part, but what about the physical part?
That's true. I don't know how he gets so physically fit, but
yeah, he's been lying down, like, basically just in a bed for literally just months.
And suddenly he can parkour everywhere and beat up guards.
We'll get into this more next time. See you then.
Adios.